In the post-Snowden era, people are paying more and more attention to their personal privacy. Scott Adkins of notrace.im has developed something for ordinary people and businesses to maintain the privacy of their text messages.
I am Scott Adkins, and the company is notrace.im. And what the company does is we've got the ability to send messages via text or email that disappear, vanish, or gone forever after a brief viewing period anywhere from 10 seconds to 50 seconds, depending upon the length of the message, and are completely deleted and erased from our servers. It's a way to communicate privately with someone and know that your message is not being shared with anyone else, or leave a digital footprint that the message could later then come back to you. It's been a long journey for us, and in fact we started really almost 5 years ago as a business-to-business product and software, and that's really where we're headed into. We ran across tremendous difficulty in the sales cycle and getting past legal with a lot of the larger companies that we're working with, even getting through the IT departments that really didn't want to implement something like this because they were concerned of the ramifications. We realized it wasn't going to sell in the business-to-business environment. And it was really shelved until about May of last year, and we said, you know what, this is a consumer application, needs to be an app. And we spent the last 9 months cranking away, getting it ready for our launch here at South by Southwest. There's been a number of things that have tripped us up. I mean, again, it's really been a 5-year journey to get to where we are. So I think for us, the important thing and what we've learned is we don't know what the product's truly going to be. And so what we got to do is develop something that is friendly and easy to use and that we know works and works well. And the users are really going to dictate how that's going to be used. So I think what tripped us up initially is where we thought the product was going to be a fit, where we thought it was going to be used the most. In fact, we failed. It didn't work in those environments. And it was receiving feedback from our customers and then morphing the product into, again, simplifying it. And that's, initially it was too complicated. It was way too complicated. It had far too many features and it was cumbersome. And what we thought was neat and cool was actually cumbersome and people weren't using it. And so it was learning from that and then stripping it down to a very simple, easy to use product that's starting to get a lot of traction. I'll tell you, within the tech community, it's been the blogs. Really, that's been the most useful to us. Dealing with companies like Apple, dealing with other companies can be very, very difficult. And you don't get a lot of one-on-one feedback. But when you reach out to the forums of the tech community, you get a lot of help and support with individuals that in developing apps have gone through similar difficulties. And it's been a huge support. For us, certainly, it's going to be volume. If we start to get a lot of traction, then it's going to be how do we handle all that volume. So at some point, we're going to need additional funds to upgrade our hardware and equipment, etc. We feel right now that we can support about 500,000 users and do that comfortably. Anything after that, we're going to need some serious upgrades to our equipment, which is costly, and we don't have those funds at this particular point in time. So it's going to be managing that growth. We don't know how quickly this could grow. It could explode immediately, or it could be a slow growth. And so that's really where the unknown is, and how quickly this is going to grow, if it's going to take off. And who knows? You know, we're hopeful that it does. We certainly think that we have a product that's that the market is looking for. And that's the reaction we've gotten so far at South by Southwest. There's a lot of excitement behind it. I'm an entrepreneur because I get bored otherwise. You know, for me, I've worked for large corporations, and it just becomes routine. It becomes day to day in what you're doing. And I needed to be able to go out and create something. It's an exciting business. It's a changing business. It's also an extraordinarily frustrating business. But IT it's fun, It's really fun. So you get through those frustrations, and in our particular case, what I love right now is I've got a team of phenomenal developers and programmers. And really what I do now is focus on the business aspect of it. And so being here at South by Southwest and being able to interact with users and talk with them and get their feedback on how they're going to use our product is fascinating. And I love it, and I love that interaction. And I love being able to deliver something that people see as a necessity in today's world. And so what we've got is a product that delivers that. People are coming back and saying, you know, this is useful. We need this. And in more and more situations where, you know, they're saying that we could use this to do good. I've got crisis management situations where we need this. I've got people that are rallying in Egypt and other countries, and that they could use this product. And this is the feedback that I'm receiving that I never would have thought this product could be used for. And that's exciting. That's fun. I think our customers will love our product because, again, it's something that's missing in the marketplace right now. There are a lot of other players jumping into this space. But what differentiates our product from every other product is that you can sign up and start using it today. Other products, you get on and it requires the sender and the recipient to have the app. You both have to have the app. With ours, you don't. You can send messages to anyone if you've got their contact info, whether it be text or email. So what's amazing is that you can sign up and start using it now. And again, other products, you sign up and say, okay, well, what friends have it? Well, I don't have any friends that are using this yet. It's brand new. Well, now I've got to go invite all my friends and get them to download the app, and then I can start using it. Ours, you can start using immediately. And it's fun. There's certainly business case scenarios for it. There's a lot of instances where you need to communicate some personal private information. You can use this product, but it's also a fun product. I think hearing from consumers, it's amazing the feedback that we're getting, and we've got privacy groups that have come by, stopped by our booth and said, this is great, keep going, we need these products out there. So there's a lot of support for the type of technology that we're developing. And it's amazing to come here and be open with wide open arms from these various communities that are coming by and saying, we need this. I had people from Twitter coming by and saying, yeah, this is phenomenal, you need something, how can we help? Let me help you on the security aspects of the product. Let me help you work through different challenges that we saw when we were running into this. And that's phenomenal. It's amazing how open the development community is and how supportive other applications have been of what we're trying to do. I get inspired with a lot of people. My father was certainly an inspiration to me. His business partner, they've both been a huge inspiration, especially in the tech community. I've got a lot of role models. A lot of role models in my hometown. Individuals that are doing tremendous things for our city, and I think that's inspiring tremendous things globally. And that's certainly a passion of mine. And so I'm hoping that our product does well enough that it enables me to go out and do what I love, which is in a lot of the nonprofit work.